Start recording. Okay, it's running. Alright, so what can Salix do, what can it not do? To be honest, it can do everything, but... So I have installed, Brave browser, it's a flat pack, of course. That means I've got trouble to get KeePass working. It's not working, let's say it that way. But even exports like FreeCut, I get FreeCut running, I got OBS downloaded, I got Bamboo Studio, Session. And by the way, Session is something you definitely want to look into. Private messaging app. This is actually really private. I haven't fired it up, that's why it takes a little longer right now. So, because I'm a spinning hard drive here, right? I'm on a 2.5 inch spinning hard drive, and that's why it takes a little longer here. So, and I'm recording, so it's read-write, and spinning hard drives don't do that so well. Don't let me down now, Session. Where are you, Session? Pop up. I'll try again. I might open up 2 windows then. I had it running before, so why is it not working now? Okay. So yeah, Session. Okay, so it's just my spinning hard drive, okay? So takes a moment, because read-write and 2.5 inch running all these things, it's not that that great. So that's a very nice privacy messaging app. It's really nice. It works on your Linux machine, it works on your Android. I know people have it on iPhone. There is no privacy on an iPhone, so forget about that, right? On Windows, you don't even have to try. Copilot is scanning everything you do anyway. And what the Copilot can make screenshots from, the keylogger will have it. I'm sorry. So that's not what it is about. So you can install, for example, what do I have here? Where is it? This one. So these are all tons of flat packs. Flatseal is the first one I installed. OBS Studio, Session, Brave browser, Synology Drive, Synology Node Station. So if you have a Synology NAS, you don't have to sweat. You can still run all your applications here. An image writer, because it's nicer than going on a terminal. Then Picard backup, I haven't used it yet. Lossless cut, that would help me to add movies or videos together. Because like here, I can't use the pause button, so I have to stop it. And then I have to start a new recording. So with lossless cut, you can put it together and then it's good. And so otherwise, I've got OpenShots, that's how I did it last time. And Joplin Desktop, and PF Edit, and GNOME Calendar. I hate GNOME, but the calendar is really nice. Not I hate GNOME, it is just not smart to take all the important information out of your file manager and stuff like that. And they're all going crazy, and I'm not in it. Yeah, Debian Ubuntu is in self-destruct. With the Rust stuff is just, oh dear me. And then XFCE went Wayland, and holy moly, you should see that video. Oh, that's not working. Yeah, okay, it's still beta. And this one, oh, that's not working either. Okay, you have to go in a terminal. And, I mean, for XFCE, really? Why in the world do they do this? Yeah. So I see the Linux world going really, really down the drain. So what can help you are these Slackware, Salix. Salix is a distro from Slackware, right? They're calling themselves the Easy Slacker, and they're fully right. And it's absolute amazing. It's a really, really good distro. Makes Slackware totally simple. It's like if you get something for art, right? If you don't want to go in a terminal and all that stuff. Or with Gentoo, you can have Calculate, right, Linux. So if you don't want to go in a terminal and change root and everything and install your own stuff, then you just get a nice distro. Like here, I love it. I love it. I usually would have installed Slackware on my own, but Salix makes it so easy, plus their repros, which you could put on Slackware too. I just love it. Why would I sit down? I mean, I sit down and install a lot, as you can imagine. So, I would say you can do everything. Whatever you want, you can do it. And by the way, I'll just show you now with Session, you know, that the first start, because it's a spinning drive, 2.5 inch, and now it should come up, that's now much faster. It's still slow-ish because it's read-write access here from recording, right? So, but you see it's much faster. So, it's a bit annoying when you have spinning hard drives. Where it wasn't so bad was when I had GhostBSD on ZFS Mirror. because 2.5 inch, they give you double speed. I would say so, yeah, almost. I like to say double. So it gives you double speed. And it's pretty neat. So if I figure out maybe with MDADM, maybe Salix would be able to be installed on a mirror, that would be nice. Because with all these crazy, let's say if they have ZFS, with all the craziness going on, that is the auto snapshot, or they have it. And helper tool, okay. I haven't looked into this, that would be interesting. Of course, then you can also use ZFS if you really, really want to. Definitely not too bad, because it's caching, and the Linux system is caching too. So your system gets faster and faster as more you use it. Yeah, and I have Bamboo Studio and all these things, and I have my list. And this is a bare minimum actually installing. And yes, I know that some people have, for example, they have trouble when they go in Salix, they go in the browser, network, click here, oh no, nothing happens. Okay, nothing. So then they go, okay, you know what, I'll just put my server address in here. So that's my server IP, let's say this one. Oh, I killed it. SMB, choop. There we go. And here I'll just use, let's say, I have a thing called TV. Nothing. Failed. Oh no, what are we going to do? So what we're going to do is I have a program called Gigolo, which is, I think, from Debian anyway, but it's available. So then we go in Action, or Edit Bookmarks. Let's see, I go to Edit Bookmarks. Oink. So here they are, right? These are some of my servers. I'll show you a little trick, but first is, let's say we have to put one thing on. We go into Windows Share. Book name is, let's say, Discovery. Do I have nothing on Discovery here? No, that's my first Discovery. Okay. And don't. So I put my IP in here. You see, I do nothing in front of it and nothing after. And the share, of course, there comes nothing. I call it TV. I spelled it with capital. Be aware that Windows is Windows is a nightmare. So that Linux that Linux is actually making a difference between capital and lower cases. So now I say add, and then where is it? Discovery here. And if I say can I not just double click it? Okay, so I should have it here somewhere now, right? I don't have it. Action, connect, bookmarks, discovery, here it is, so I click on it. Now it's asking, you see? So it's asking for my password. I remember forever. You don't have to do this, but all my servers are local, and this is not a laptop. This is my home machine. My old computer case, right? So here it is already. So if I go now in my file manager, then I will find, I should be fine. I hear TV. Nothing here. So this is it, right? Now I can go in, create another folder, click, here we go. And I can delete it. So it's just with Gigolo. And as you see, you can go in Edit, Bookmarks. So if that's the thing you always use, then you can just say, oh yeah, you know what, so I go Edit, and auto connect. So when you fire this up, like I have this with backups, right? Everything is just there. Duran. So here comes a little trick, because you might have more than one Windows share, right? So if I don't want to have TV, I don't know what else I have. Discovery. Home. Music. We just use music. Okay, so we're going in here, and now I say music. Oh yeah, there's no music in it, but here create folder. See, so I can do it. So you can just change this because it has the password saved and everything. It's not going back and forward totally easily. So this is it. That's how easy you get access to your Windows shares, and you can even SSH in if you want to, if you prefer that. So it's not a big deal. I like that gigolo thing. I heard of it before, but I never had trouble. And yes, you can definitely go in Samba config and tinker around, or just use gigolo. It's the easiest way to do. So then, yeah, no typing, no clicking. It's already there. You say auto connect. Everything will be done fine. All right. Yeah, from the Salix-Team, I would like to see Thunderbird as a ESR. I would like to see Firefox as ESR, because they are starting putting Rust in their system. Oh, holy moly. The insanity is unstoppable, obviously. Yeah, I've got no words for that. However, Salix, I think, can keep us safe for a while. I hope. Here's when I install stuff, right? So what you usually do if you install stuff from FlatHub, you just go in FlatHub. And let's say session again. Session. There we go. There's a session manager. That's what you definitely want. And then you go into here. And this is the one you just copy it. And I did it already. And you can see it here. Yeah. Flatpak, install, FlatHub, org, FreeCut. No, that was FreeCut. It would like just change then into session. Right? But I installed it already, so I'm not doing anything yet with it. But that's how easy you install it, and it will show up here. Right? So if I go here, see there's my session, and I can just add it to the panel. Then here it is. Then I move it where I would like it to see. Maybe here. Here's my Synology nodes. Here's my Synology drive. Oh yeah, virtualization. That is what Salix or Slackware just cannot do right now. I tried VirtualBox back and forward, the script from VirtualBox or the original script. I tried around with Virtual Manager, and you have some QEMU things going on in the GSLAP software manager here from Salix, but no way I can't get it done. And then I installed VM from FlatHub. We just don't have the dependencies going with it. I can't make it work. It's exhausting because I have got some things to do, and you see I make a video again. That means I'm procrastinating. I'm in full swing of procrastinating here with my work, because I have work to do and I got to do it. And tomorrow I will do it. You see, I say tomorrow. I don't want tonight. All right. Yeah. For the Salix-Team, I would love for them to put VirtualBox on. Doesn't matter an older version like I have on GhostBeastie 6. We're still doing it. 6.1 I think I have on GhostBeastie. Works fine. It's totally okay. And yeah, Virt Manager not so much, because, you know, my problem with the hard drive, with a virtual hard drive. In Virt Manager you say, let's say 45 gigabyte, it takes 45 gigabyte of your hard drive. You say 45 gigabyte in a VirtualBox, it takes, let's say, 15 gigabyte for the installation, and that's what the hard drive is. And it expands as it needs more space. And that's what I want. That's really, really, really what I want. I don't want to have all my place taken from, because I thought maybe I need something, right? That's not a good idea. So anything else, Salix is great. You see, you get everything running except Flatpak browsers have trouble with the KeyPass extension. I think with all extensions, it's just not working. For password manager stuff, right? I say that, so I'm not sure. I haven't tested it yet. And because before I had Bitwarden, so I don't know, I didn't test it with Bitwarden. Or Vault Warden I had, right? Self-hosted. That is that. So, oh yeah, encryption. What do they have? Do they have actually Cleopatra here? Because I think they have. That's pretty nice too. Let's say if they have it. Cleopatra. Oh. There it is. They got it. Perfect. That's what you like to have for your key management, because it makes things easier. And you can copy and paste, encrypt and decrypt and whatever you want in Cleopatra. It's pretty nice too. Very, very nice. So, and then as a bonus, if you have a closer look, that you want to look into this. That's can I make it bigger? Of course not. That's a very nice tool, because when you encrypt stuff, everybody can see it, right? But you can hide text into whatever you want, in pictures, wherever you want. You can just hide it, and StickHide helps. And seek, yeah, you just have to be inventive with your password, and then you will be alright. It's just in case, the world goes crazy, we don't have to go with it, and privacy is still a big thing to me. Like here, this age verification, right? They call it, it's digital ID, they call it age verification. I've got 1 billion reasons not to do it, because I think I made a video about it, like ID merit. 1 billion accounts hacked. 1 billion phone numbers, email addresses, local addresses, postcodes, everything. And then the funny thing is, I watched something on YouTube. There was an advertisement popping up, TD Bank, saying things like, "Oh, customer service, I lost my password. Can you help me?" Of course I can. And guess what? They're asking, where do you live? What's your postal code? What's your birth date? And your phone number? And then they have access. So no way in the world do I hand over my documents to some shady website. The government can have it. They created those, right? But not online. No way. I think it's much safer to scan your passport, your driving license, your bank account stuff, like a void check would be maybe good too, and your passwords, and put it on Facebook. You have a smaller chance to get hacked than putting it in some kind of online stuff from other people. It's insanity. It's just what it is, right? So yeah. So I made a little file here for Flatpak, so just copy paste, and I don't have to write it all the time, right? I'm the lazy guy, but these are the things I would like to have here. FreeCAD is important to me. The knowledge drive nodes, I like to have that too. Brave browser, I hoped it would work with my extension, just doesn't do it. OBS is fine. Flat Seal, of course, session must be. Lossless cut is a very nice thing to have. Bamboo Studio, I need that too. Some kind of video editing tool that I can put two videos together without recording everything. Then I'm looking here at media centers and stuff like that, right? So, yeah, my wish on the Salix-Team would be, please put VirtualBox on somehow, make it work. That would be nice. The best would be just one of these installers, right? That you go in GSlab and say VirtualBox, yes, click, boom, 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 like on GhostBSD, right? If you go in the normal meta pack from VirtualBox on GhostBSD, install VirtualBox 6 with no problems. Yes, you have to add yourself to the VBox user group, but that's that. I think everybody can do that, because there are videos out, like mine and others, of course. And I would say then Salix is perfect. It's pretty neat. And they're staying out of these controversial ideas of people and all that, in the moment they're not. I think it's a good thing that they're a little bit smallish, for no good reason. But they keep their system clean. You don't have all the rubbish. And I would like to have easy ESR from Firefox and ESR Thunderbird. That's nice on GhostBSD. There's Thunderbird ESR. That's a nice thing. I don't want to update all the time. I just need my email client to work. And I think later we can't update anymore anyway, so it's not a good idea. And with Slack, you're pretty safe. If you would have the ESR version, because most of the time you're updating Firefox and Thunderbird and tiny other things. So yeah, Salix-Team, this would be it. I might have to make another video. Please do this, because I tried and tried. You can see I've got Word Manager here, but it's just not doing it. Might be also slow now because I'm writing here with OBS on it. I wonder if somebody's even watching that long. But yeah, did it come out? No, most likely like session, right? Takes quite some time. Yeah, there it is. So it's connecting. I got that all set up, but I can't make anything run. It's not working. So, well, that is that. So, and I wouldn't like to have Virtual Manager. I really prefer by far, for many reasons, VirtualBox. And the most practical is space. I want to have the VirtualBox hard drives, which expand when needed, and not giving the full hard drive space already. All right, that is that. Salix. It's great. There's really, in my opinion, except for your ego experience and playing around to install Slackware by hand, right? It's like Gentoo. You can do it by yourself. You learn a lot when you do it, and it's definitely fun doing it because you achieve something and you learn something. So these things are actually pretty good. And they're not ego. I mean, yeah, it's for the ego to do something for yourself, right? Learn something, get experience, figure things out. And then on the other hand, I'm the lazy guy. I definitely go for Salix, and man, they came far. This is really great. I'm really, 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 really happy. So the only problem I had then was getting it on my cursed laptop with my NVMe drive. I would try again. In a moment I still have my Linux Lite 7.8 on. I think I'll make an extra video about the problem we have with good distros being on degenerating base systems. Like Debian goes on Rust, you can kick the bucket there too soon, and just imagine how much goes down. And then Ubuntu goes totally crazy. Yeah, the CEO, oh yeah, let's rewrite everything in Rust. Yeah, let's cut your fingers off. How is that? And then write a nice letter about it with your hands. Such a idiocracy, to say it very mild here. Yeah, I'm trying to choose my words here very carefully. So that's the mildest how I can express it, I think. Dear me, right? Okay, that is that. I don't know how long is that video. I hope it's not that long. Oh, there we go. So 21 minutes. I think that's good, guys. So yeah, for the Salix-Team, please, please, please put VirtualBox on. I think that makes it perfect. This is just making it perfect. That it's such a good job. This is the last piece missing, you know. Then it's working perfect. It's absolutely brilliant. And maybe Chromium browser or something. Yeah, the Firefox or Mozilla stuff, ESR, and then maybe Chromium. That would be something, that we have another browser just in case, can do some separation there. And that would be great. This is it. And amazing operating system, I'll tell you that. And the good thing here is, I mean, Linux Lite 7.8 is also an amazing operating system. But they are based on Ubuntu, and Ubuntu is going self-destruct. That means they're going to destroy so many good distros. Yeah, there's lots of good stuff on Ubuntu. It's the same with Linux Mint. My wife has DE6 on, and she works, no trouble at all. And I then installed LMDE 7, and 7 gave me some quirks. I had it, and I have it on a video here, but it gave me some quirks. So Mageia, for example, for now, I think Fedora is just forcing everybody else into, like with Systemd, right? Getting everybody to use it. And I don't know, they don't have Fedora, no? They don't rely on Fedora, Mageia. So it would be nice if Mageia, for example, finds a way to protect the kernel. I think they're on 6.4? 4.6? I don't know. Yeah, they're pretty low with the kernel, which is great, which is absolutely great, because it does everything I needed to do. Works flawless on my laptop, and it's not very old. It's an HP thingy with an i-something CPU. So, you know, I know my stuff here. So, it's not the latest, it's in the average, and good enough to me. I just don't like the NVMe stuff. And I mean, the prices are exploding, so I'm really happy. I still kept all my old 2.5 and 3.5 old hard drives, because they're still working. And if I can get them working as ZFS, just imagine. I mean, you most likely have seen in my video on GhostBeastie, when I had it running on a ZFS pool in Miro, this was pretty fast. Now you can really, really see the time is double long. So yes. And to be honest, I would like to see GhostBeastie running on 3 drives, right? That would be it. Then I got for 250 gigabyte drives. I got 500 gigabyte to use, and I've got triple speed and double in write. That is perfect. That to me is pretty good. So that is that. So yeah, I'm really, really happy. So GhostBeastie, great. They have got the trouble in case FreeBSD would be falling. Because they already hit, yeah, when they start thinking about it, that's already a bad thing. That's never good. Because all the logical reasons say no, and if somebody does it, then it's not for the benefits of the people, the system they're working on, and what other people have created in decades. Yeah, they're just destroying it. So let's hope they're not doing it. Otherwise, I hope that the GhostBSD guy is just swapping it over to OpenBSD, because they got a clear mind, NetBSD too. So there are alternatives. Yes, we go steps backwards, but thanks to Rust, they all do. All these people on Xorg, right? 2 years backpedaling. Oh, I don't like the guy who worked here. We have to release his work. So we're going 2 years back and putting all the bugs and failures in the system. Oh, dear me. No. Yeah, okay. It was supposed to be a short video. I will laugh a little bit on my own over these people. Alright, that is that, guys. So then I call it, it's not night yet now. I call it a day, and I hope you all have a good day for yourself. And that this video, yeah, it's a little bit about some systems, but this is about our Linux world, right? In the Linux world, there is no left and right, there is no language, no color of skin, no places. This is a community where people work for people. A human to human. That was what Ubuntu was. That's how it was founded, right? They were proud of the name Ubuntu and everything. Community. Yeah, and not ideology. Well, whatever that's called. Can't speak anymore. See, it breaks my tongue. Alright, I have another update. That's interesting. Let's see. Oh no, my super secret password. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with Salix. I mean, great work, good job. I hope they're really watching this, and I also hope that, oh, not much seems. And yeah, okay, I put Sea Monkey on. Oops. But no, yeah, I have to have a look later in that. I just like to play around, right? Okay, guys, this is it. I hope you share my enthusiasm and that you give Salix a chance, because it came a long way. It's pretty nice, and Slackware is just super stable, low maintenance, just work, enjoy every day, and now with FlatHub, no problems. It's just working, right? It's all good to me, as long as it works. Okay, guys, I don't have a pause button. Isn't that a shame? But I have HP lib installed here, so my printer is working, my scanner. Alright, have a good day, guys. Stay safe, and yeah, oh yeah, I have to make one video for Das Gregor. It's coming up soon, but I have to do some work, otherwise I get in trouble. I have to finish something here in the next week, and gotta get it done. Okay, guys, have a good day. See you later. Bye-bye.